So if you follow my channel for any amount of time, you probably have noticed that I don't do a lot of reviews. It's not because I don't like them. It's just because I much rather teach bass and show you kind of vlogs and different things like that. But a series I'm wanting to try out and see if you guys like it is basically me doing a little bit more in-depth reviews on some products. I'll try not to make them super long. So essentially what I'll be doing is showing if I would buy it or if I wouldn't buy it, or even just telling you who this product is made for in my opinion. So the first product we're gonna be talking about on this series is the Kala U-Bass. I have single-handedly seen this bass on so many Instagram reels and videos of different bass players using it. And I was like, man, I'm very impressed with this. Even though it's like itty bitty, like if you look at the size of my torso and like, you know, me, like even my hands on the neck, like I could go from the first fret to the like 10th fret, which is crazy. It's so small, but it really packs a crazy huge sound. Now the build quality of this is really nice. It really seems very quality. It actually reminds me of like a really nice acoustic guitar. I love the finish. They have different finishes that you can, you know, get, but this is the one that I chose because I like kind of that darker kind of finish, because you could see less, if I get a nick on it, you could see less blemishes and different things like that. Now there's a few types of strings you can get this bass set up with. You have the nylon core round wound strings, which is kind of looks and feels like your normal bass strings, but they're just a little bit lighter. And then you have the polyurethane strings, which kind of give them more of like an upright type of sound. But the ones that I went with were the flat wound strings, because I honestly don't have a flat wound here at the house. So I was like, you know what? Let me just have this with some flat wounds and see if I could just use this on some recordings if I want a flat wound sound. And honestly, I'm really glad I did that, because this doesn't sound like any of my other basses. And I've actually used this on like 2 songs already, and it's been like killer. It already comes with pretty good action on it. You know, for acoustics, usually the action's super high. This is like, I mean, the action, I mean, you can't really see it on here, but the action is pretty decent for, you know, an acoustic like this. What's really dope too is that it comes with a tuner built in right here, where you just click a button and just tune away pretty easily. Then it has a volume knob that's pretty nice and big. It also has a 3-band EQ, which is very nice, especially if you're trying to get some brighter or darker tones out of it. They have hip shot tuners on here, so they're really nice and high quality. And then on the end, you got a 1/4-inch output right here, and your place to replace your 9-volt battery in case your electronics die. So what I've never seen on basses like this before is this really cool and, I mean, practical magnetic covering right here, so you can access all your electronics. And when you're wanting to change your strings, you can reach in here and like change your strings really easily without having to completely disassemble this. And it's just a magnet, and it just goes right back on. Super easy. And it's honestly, ever since I've had it, never has came off or anything like that when I've been playing. Even if my belt like touched it or scraped it or anything, it still did not come off. So it's really nice. Anytime I do a review, I want to hear what it sounds like. And so I played it a little bit. I just went from the bass direct into my interface, and I played it with the loop, and here's what it sounds like. So one of the main things with these types of basses that I like to know as well is how loud and how good is the acoustic tone out of them. So I was setting up and I honestly just started jamming on the bass. I wasn't playing at all. I was just sitting here just trying to make sure lighting was okay and everything. And I'll let you hear what it sounded like just straight up acoustic with no mics or not direct or anything. I'm not trying to tell you this to sell you on this, but this is just my honest review. I've had this for a few months now, and man, I've actually really enjoyed this. I picked this up probably more than, I can't say this too loud because she might get mad, but probably more than Asia. I've probably picked this bass up a little bit more in the past few months. So if you guys want to check out this bass that I have the striped ebony fretted acoustic electric U-Bass, because they have fretless versions too, but I'll drop a link in the description so you guys can go and check it out. It costs about $449 at the time of this video. Now, I know not everybody has $449 to spend on a bass like this, but I will say I've actually put this thing to use and it's not a gimmick at all. So here's the question we've all been waiting for. Travis, would you buy this? Yes, I would. So the type of people that this will be made for is someone who already has a main bass or has a few basses like, you know, I do over here, that wants a unique sound that they don't have in their arsenal, which I honestly don't know many basses that have this exact sound. Or if you're playing acoustic gigs with an artist or anything like that, this is a great one to have because it's easy setup. It's got a tuner built in. It's got an EQ. You can just plug it straight in and that's all you really need to do. This is also for those people who have kids that you don't want to buy an amp, you don't want to buy a whole bunch of stuff, and you just want to buy one thing to just see if they're even interested in playing bass. This is a great starter, especially if they have small hands. So if you want this bass, check it out in the description below. I have all the specs and the exact one that I got. So my goal this year is to make my videos on YouTube more valuable to you guys. So with that said, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway of whatever product I review in each of these videos in this series, starting with this Kala bass that I'm reviewing today. So if you wanna submit your name in for this giveaway, go to my homepage and scroll down to where you can see where you can submit your email and put your email in. So if you already put your email in for a previous giveaway, don't worry about it, your name is already in the hat. But if you're questioning if you did or not, definitely go and put your email in right now. I'll be announcing the winner of this giveaway in 2 weeks from the posting of this video. So if you haven't, go ahead and go do it right now. Please let me know in the comments if you like this video. This is my first kind of like, you know, foot in the water, trying to see if you guys even like these type videos. Drop a comment below and also let me know in the comments if there are any products that you want to see me review on my channel. If you guys like this video and want to see some more like this, check out this video right here where I do a review of some more cool products.